Hello there, this is Two Legs Better with my shuttlecock here, and so welcome to another episode of Badminton Academy. And today we talk about the former world number one, maybe the most ingenious mixed doubles man player, Zheng Siwei. And he's a Chinese player. He just won his Olympics and retired, and he has won multiple world championships and stuff. So I'm not here to into all those details about his greatness. You know, check his data and check his what he has done. He's just brilliant. But now my focus is on the technique. How did he manage to do these things? And let's see if I can explain some of the subtleties in his game. And let's get into it. Okay, first one. Did you see how the racket moves? The racket had actually flat with the floor and then turn up and then hit the shuttle. This is how you generate power using the badminton racket. I know it's just keep that in mind. You don't have to understand it, you don't have to accept it, but keep that in mind. Okay. This one is easy. This one is easy. Why? Because this one is the female. The female player is at the end, and she's smashing. The shuttle clear is very far, so the female smash is not going to be really deadly. And if I were the coach, I would tell my player, especially female player, don't smash to the male player, because it's going to put your partner in a much worse position, because your partner doesn't know where to go. And especially in this case, because you're smashing to the center, it could go back anywhere. So what it does is, because she's smashing, her body is moving this way, so her partner, I think these are Malaysian players, her partner is, the male player is trying to move this way. When he starts to show the tendency to move, and Zheng Siwei knows this is the spot. So it's just too easy. But too easy for them, because they know how to do it. You just reach your hand and flip your finger, and then the shuttle goes back there. It still requires a lot of more than just technical awareness. You still need to have the technique to put it there. So let's look at that again. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, I was wrong about the female one. But both the female and the male players were going to their right, and that's why that place is left open. And look at this one. Look at this one. This one is the female player is actually in an okay position. She's the opponent, of course. I'm talking about the opponent. She's pushing it down the line, okay? And she is holding the ground. She's staying there, and that's all good. But what's wrong? I think what the male player can do is, he should move slightly forward a little bit rather than to his right. That's where he was moving. He was moving to the right because he had an assumption. He thought the shuttle is going to go over her head and go there. That's why he moved to his right. And the correct movement is, because your female partner is here protecting this corner, and for him, he needs to cover all three of the rest. 1, 2, 3, all three of the rest of the place. So he needs to move a little bit forward, and that will cover everything, based on their ability. But because he was moving, and Zheng Siwei saw that, and see his eyes, Zheng Siwei's eyes, just looking at them, looking at both parties. Okay, so where are you going? Where are you going? All right, you're moving now. I'm going to hit it to the other part. that one? Just beautiful.
Perception on it.
That's just great awareness and great control. It's you move in position, you put your racket in the position, and then you can just flip the wrist and finger, then the job is done.
Turn of service. And then see if they can...
Okay, what happened here? What happened here was that's Higashima. Higashima was slow. She reacted slow. I don't mean she moved slow, but she reacted slow. The thing is, the two Japanese players are in attacking position here. One is here, the male is here, the female is here. Now, for Watanabe basically dropped a half-court job right there. So a half-court job there, and he has a choice. If it's men's double, he's going to go forward. But it's a mixed double. So when it's mixed double, the female player usually handles the net, so she should move forward. So Watanabe is waiting for Higashima to go forward, and but for her to do that, Watanabe should move laterally. If Watanabe moves laterally, that's a signal for Higashima to go forward. But because Watanabe didn't move, so Higashima didn't move. And then Higashima look at Watanabe thinking, okay, so my partner didn't move, he's expecting me to move to protect the net, then she starts to move. That little hesitation disrupted the timing. So now the male player is stranded here, the female player is moving forward. Easy, right? So the best location is just past the female player is a big empty space again.
Isn't that wonderful? They clear to Huang Yachong because they've never been on the attack.
You see that? Watanabe, if he goes forward, then it will be a different game, because then Higashima needs to move to a different location. Then Zheng Siwei is going to put it in a different location. This is just a brilliant play.
Here in the second game.
All right, this is almost like the same situation as the last one, right? Exactly the same situation as the last one, because so the Korean male player, he pushed it like a midfield, and he started to go forward. And he goes forward. When you go forward, you protect the net. So that's the net he's trying to protect. When he goes forward, his partner is supposed to protect the net. That's men double playing. If it's main double, that's okay. That's totally okay. But this is a mixed double. Mixed double, and but Che does have the tendency, kind of Che she's a fantastic player, but I feel her game is on and off sometimes. Sometimes she's on, sometimes she's not. This is one of the time I don't think she's on. So she didn't go to protect the back of that, and Zheng Siwei saw that. Zheng Siwei saw, okay, so you're going forward, I'm going to go the other direction.
Oh my goodness.
See that? See how far Che is. She's totally on the other side of the field, So that's just another brilliant play. You see that, you do that. It's so smart.
Held and just flick.
Service.
Great defense again. What a shot!
This is against the other Chinese pair. That's Huang Dongping and Feng Yanzhe. These two are also They are probably the number one right now, at least in China, the number one pair in China. And both of them are great players. Huang Dongping was the Olympic gold medalist in the last time, not this one, the last time, with a different partner, not Feng Yanzhe. Feng Yanzhe is still a younger player, and he's extremely tall, very rangy, and very technically sound. But the problem with these two is they don't really gel that well. For Huang Dongping, she's very capable. She's basically a men's player. You know, she's very capable. She's very versatile. She can do the net play. She can do the backcourt. She can do everything. But that's also kind of the issue, because unlike Huang Yaqiong, she is very determined. If she decides to go forward, she's going forward. For Huang Dongping, she hesitates sometimes because she can do both. When you can do both, sometimes it can be a curse. In this is the case, because she put the shuttle back in front of the net, and somebody needs to protect the net, right? It's almost like she's waiting for Feng Yanzhe to do that. There's no way Feng Yanzhe is going to do that, and then she decided to move forward. And then Feng Yanzhe was standing there waiting for her to make a decision. Only after she made a decision, then Feng Yanzhe starts to move to the right side of the court, and that makes them vulnerable to the drop to the front of the court here. So let's take another look. All right. See that? See?
Great defense game. What a
You see the little hesitation? If Huang Dongping put it there and then just go forward immediately, they wouldn't be in this situation.
shot!
See that?
14,
See?
15.
That
See that little hop? That little hop is not moving forward. It's in that place, and she's actually expecting a lift. But go forward, leave the lift to your partner. Your partner can do that, you know, and he's ready to do that. He actually is moving this way to help. So this one is, you know, in this pair, a lot of times the blame is on Feng Yanzhe, but I think it's not all his fault. Feng Yanzhe is not that bad. He's just sometimes confused because he's waiting for Huang Dongping to make a decision. But it doesn't look that way, because like this case, it's like, oh, Feng Yanzhe didn't get the shuttle, but it's not his fault.
is a beauty.
Okay, it's like I emphasized in every episode, is that I critique on the play. I don't criticize the players. They are great players. Okay, they are the top of the game. They are really, really good. They are literally at the top and better than almost everybody else on this planet. So the reason I critique that is hope that it can help us. It can help everybody to understand the game better and improve their own games. So it's not meant to be criticizing. Okay, I want to focus on one little thing here. This is the first thing, then we'll focus on the winning shot. You see, in mixed doubles, the general rule is you keep the female player at the back, let them smash because they are generally not as powerful as male players, and you keep the male player at the front of the court. So this is the case for they successfully did that by the Malaysian pair. But now the thing is, see how fast, how easy the transition is between Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong. See? You see what she did, what he did actually. Before she hits the shuttle, Zheng Siwei already moved to the right side. Of him. So leave the space open. Leave the space open for for Huang to for Huang Yaqing to go forward. So Huang Yaqing can make the shuttle, hit the smash and go forward, following the momentum. It doesn't waste anything. And then just see, Zheng Siwei already moved back there for the next shot. It's just beautiful. Okay, this is the one. Why does that work? Because the female player, I think this Lai, that's Malaysian, and it's Lai. And when she pushed the shuttle to the half court here, it wasn't really good quality. It's pretty high, so that is bad. But the mistake she made is she started to move to the center. The correct move should be, she should protect here, the straight. So if she protect the straight, and then Zheng Siwei doesn't have much choice. She could drive it through her to keep it downward, but then it will be basically a smash. Then the male player can get it back, could get it back. It's not that hard to defend. And Zheng Siwei could lift it all the way over the head of Lai, but then that's easy. That's not difficult at all. And Zheng Siwei could go across to this side, and that's also the male's all the back. Both of them are the male players' responsibility. So it's no difficult at all. It's I shouldn't say no difficult at all. It might be difficult, but it's the normal one. It can be defended, but because she moved to the center, when she moves to the center, literally what she does is she's protecting here and the cross. When she does that, the male player has no choice but to go this way. When he goes this way, this part becomes vulnerable. So Zheng Siwei, all he needed to do is pass the female player in this case. So let's take another look at this. See? Okay, see that? See? Wait, see how high it is, and then how high Zheng Siwei got it, right? And see how the rhythm, both Malaysian players are moving. So the girl is moving left, the man is moving right, and then the shuttle is going past the girl to the left of the man.
Oh,
see?
Oh,
now that's too late.
Backswing of the racket from Zheng Siwei. Look at that. That's fantastic.
Work today is broken.
That is certainly fantastic. It's just great. You learn so much from Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqing, from the way they play. I just not just because they are successful. It's because the way they play. Like I always say, you win not because you play the best badminton. It's because you perform better that day than your opponent. So you don't have to be good. You don't have to play the right way. There are so many ways to play badminton. But for these two, they play the way that I think badminton is supposed to be played, and they got rewarded for that. They are so consistent. They did so many great things. So let's take a look at another one.
The smashes of Zheng Siwei.
Game point opportunities. And he needed.
You see that? This is the girl is Lai again. This time is with a different partner. That's Gao. And did you see that? Same thing. She was moving to the center. When you move to the center, the guy has to move this way, and then all your opponent needs to do is to get over the female. So this is I can't emphasize it enough. This is wrong. She should cover the straight. It doesn't need to go to the net, but should cover the straight, and then leave the rest of the field to the male player. So next one.
The one. and that is in double quick time.
See that again? See? You see that? Yeah, and she's left-hander. Maybe that's why. I don't know. She just if she goes straight, it will be a different story.
I make that a fraction over.
What she affected is her own partner's movement. You know, it's because her partner is already on the left side. Now her partner needs to move to the right side.
Oh,
Okay, this is the French. The French makes the double, and this one. What can I say? This one, I think the girl should move. The girl, well, both of them. One is the girl should move, and the guy needs to make a better placement with the shuttle. It's just because Zheng Siwei had the whole court to deal with that. Let's take another look. Okay, so he tried to push it past Huang Yaqing and didn't. Yaqing intercepted and pushed it back. And this is the part the female player, either go to contest Huang Yaqing at the net to get back the aggression, or she should retrieve back to let the men handle that. But you can see both of them are going there. But the girl cannot get it. So the guy tried to change it to the other side. And Yaqing intercepted it again and pushed it actually right down the middle over the girl's head. The girl is great in this case. I mean the French girl. The French girl is great in this case in that she's keeping her body high. I think she's a tall girl, but see how low she stays. You keep your body high to give your partner behind you enough space to operate. So the shuttle go past you, it's kind of difficult to do. I think it's still kind of interfered with his shot a little bit, but that already is helping here. So, and he moved to the other side because Huang Yaqing is moving to the other side, and of course Zheng Siwei is already there to help. You see that? So Zheng Siwei move forward. So now his shuttle, his racket shows that he's going to push it here, okay? But in reality, the whole court is his oyster. He can put it anywhere he wants to. When he shows he's going to put it here, the male player has no choice. He had to protect it. He had to move. He had to react. So when he reacts, it goes to the other direction.
oh.
Just flip. Just a change of a flick of the wrist and finger. That's all it takes.
That is just ridiculous.
See that? See, push it. Eh?
Look at that.
Did you see how the racket head changes at the last minute? So at first it's pushing forward. It's like facing that way. It's like, okay, all right. So the shuttle is going that way. Then the male player starts to move. Remember, starts to move. He hasn't moved yet because he's waiting for the hit to happen. And then Zheng Siwei changed the shadow and then put it to the other side.
That.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Okay, this is Zheng Siwei, Huang Yaqing against Wang Yiliu and Huang Dongping. They literally never lost to the other pair until that Olympic game. But some people say Zheng Siwei had a flu during the game. So, but anyway, I don't want to take it away. I mean, Wang Yiliu and Huang Dongping are great players too, and they have the Olympic medal to show for that. And this one is another case of Huang Dongping that I showed you. Now, I told you that she's a little bit hesitant. Part of that is because she's so capable. She does everything well. But in doubles, especially mixed doubles, it's about how you help each other. It's not about what you can do. It's it's about how you can set it up for your partner. So You see? Okay, so now she's moving forward. She's moving forward, and it's a high lift. Now she has a choice. If she wants to defend, she needs to move back. If she wants to protect the net, she needs to go forward. She can't do both. And see what happens. You see that? She's a little bit hesitant. She's like hopping and moving forward. And now that actually opens up the court for Zheng Siwei. Zheng Siwei chose to go cross, and that's a great shot. Because part of that is because Wang Yili is moving to his left. And if he give a straight smash, it's a great smash too, because it will pass Huang Dongping. Huang Dongping is moving forward. Huang Dongping is moving forward, and the shuttle is going to pass her, and it's going to put Wang Yili in a very bad situation as well. So it's just a bad move.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Skill, great deception.
See that? See
And I was
how
just
she
thinking
moves?
that they
It's just a, yeah.
actually did a good job of defending.
Disciplines in net play. Front play.
Oh yes, that's another one against Wang Yili and Huang Dongping, the same pair as the last pair. This one is, again, Zheng Siwei was in a great position. He was moving forward and reach the racket and then pretend to push it one way and change it to another. And this time using the forehand grip and then change to another side. It's just it's another technique.
9-15.
Okay. See that? You see that? It's a little bit difficult to see, but when he starts to raise the racket, it feels like he's doing that to the other side, to his right side, and then the last second, just moving it to a different side. Beautiful shot. This is one we already saw.
Look at that.
This is the one we already saw.
Fantastic leading.
This is against the Thailand players.
Can't get on the attack with ties. He's done it.
Oh,
It's
brilliant.
Well, this is against the Thailand players. The Thailand players, that's the lady on the floor. That's the lady, the girl, the female player, and she's very good. I think she used to play single, so she's really good. She's kind of like a Huang Dongping, very versatile. She can do everything on the court. But especially for mixed double players, the girl too strong is not necessarily a good idea, because sometimes you don't know when to protect her, when not to protect her. In this case, is her defensive stance is a little bit too far back. Check where she is. Check where she is.
Can't get on the.
Okay, the lift is good, but check. She is here, so you can see the big gap at here. Okay, this is actually difficult to correct. It's just I think I would advise her to go forward a little bit, and that would help her protect this corner a little bit. Yeah, I mean, if she goes forward a little bit, then the gap would be behind her. But in order for Zheng Siwei to hit all the way behind her, it will be high and slow. It takes longer time. So the male player has enough time to get that. So she would be better off just go forward a little bit.
The attack with ties. He's done it.
Oh,
It's
that's brilliant.
I don't want to take anything away from Zheng Siwei. Okay, that's a beautiful shot. It's a great placement, and it's perfect. It's literally perfect. Let's see how he does that. Okay, see how he jumps and his left hand raising and looking at the shadow and the racket placement, and then see how the racket moves.
Decide that.
See that? another thing about that is, I know you can't see it clearly from this shot. The racket head actually seems like it's going to be a smash down the middle. It looks like, based on the racket head movement, it's smashing down there. But in the last second, it just changed it a little bit, and then it's a drop. Like I mentioned many times, they are the same movement before you hit the shuttle.
They're beginning to relax. They're beginning to feel this is...
I mean, very few people can jump that high, let's be honest, okay? Very few people can jump that high, so very few people can produce a shot like that. But we can learn the technique. We can learn the technique to play similar shots. I just love this. It's already half an hour, but I'm still talking. I hope I can go through this, maybe.
Very much. Perfect serve. Brilliant.
See what I mean here is, and Huang Yongping just stay there and watching. Okay, when your partner move, you need to move. I don't know. I think that's single. That's like singles movement. So she just stay there and waiting and doesn't move. And I can't speak on behalf of Wang Yili, but if it were me, I can sense my partner, where my partner is. If she doesn't move, it will be difficult for me to move. It's like in my mind, I'm saying, move, go somewhere. I need to know where you're going. If you're going forward, I'm going to go backward. If you're going to go backward, I'm going to go forward. What I don't like is you stay there, you don't move. So let's take another look at this. See? She just doesn't move. Just a half a step towards the middle, towards your partner would help. It would really help, and it wouldn't put you in this bad backhand position. And this is really, it's not Wang Yili's fault. It's a great play from Zheng Siwei, and because, why not? It's just too easy almost. Let's take another look. And pay attention to where Huang Dongping stands and where Wang Yili stands. She's the female player. The female player, she should go a little bit forward.
Perfect serve.
I can't help but wondering, the reason they keep putting it there, part of that is because Huang Dongping didn't move. So they just moving Wang Yili around. Okay, you see that? Because it's a backhand, it's a bad quality shot. Now the whole court is open. The whole court is open. So, and Wang Yili knows that, and he knows he needs to go and cover this, because if he pushes there, it's done. And because he moves there, Huang Dongping needs to move forward to cover this part. I know this part, it looks like Wang Yili didn't get it, but it's Huang Dongping's responsibility. See that? See? And did you notice the hop? Huang Dongping is also moving to the left. That's a backcourt player. That's not a double player. Mix or double. It's not a mixed player. It's not a double player move. It's backcourt.
Brilliant. Found. Got deflected by the net cord, but that final shot from...
I'm certain most people think, oh, that's Wang Yili's fault. It's not.
Zheng Siwei.
Good serve.
Oh, brilliant.
This is just a great coverage. This is great trust between these two, Huang Yaqing and Zheng Siwei. Huang Yaqing tried to get it. It's usually a no-no. When you move back, your front court, you move back and you try to get the shuttle. It's already over your head. You still try to get it. But she knew. She tried to get it. She couldn't get it. Then she stopped. And it still gave Zheng Siwei enough time to get that. So that's just great partnership here.
From Zheng Siwei.
15-14.
See, it's almost like she knew. She's like, okay. And then put the put the racket down and just I'll give you a place and you do whatever you do. You do your magic, you know.
Octavianti.
At Mecca's.
All right, I guess it's YouTube's way of telling me it's about time, right? It's more than half an hour already. So I guess you from these clips you already know how great Zheng Siwei is, and it's not like you need me to tell you that, right? They are just great players. And finish that clip. I mean, I'm grateful that so many people put clips on the internet so we can watch them, but I don't want to take it away from the original poster, so I would encourage you to watch it on your own and to finish that. It's just many other brilliant shots there too. And I hope my analysis helps you to understand badminton as well. So this is Two Legs Better. Please subscribe. Please come back. We'll talk more. We'll talk about football, but we'll also talk about negotiation and psychology.